Livermore has over 15 distinct neighborhoods, each with their own personality, school zones, and price points. But most people don't understand that Livermore's affordable neighborhoods actually offer better amenities and commutes than neighborhoods costing much more.
Today we're breaking down the top Livermore neighborhoods so you'll know where to live based on your lifestyle, commute, and budget. The difference between loving your home and listing again is all about the location.
Let's dive in. Livermore's 80,000 plus residents get this awesome mix of suburban comfort, wine country vibes, and science and tech innovation. But trust me, your experience changes dramatically depending on which neighborhood you live in.
Tucked into the eastern edge of the Bay Area, Livermore pulls off this amazing balancing act between peaceful suburban living and a surprisingly cultural scene.
But what makes it so special is the crazy variety in the neighborhoods. You got communities from the 1970s sitting right next to communities that literally went up last year. It's like a buffet of housing options with pretty much any style and at different price points you can imagine.
And here's something most people don't realize. Homes in Livermore only take up about a third of the land, around 7,000 acres. Almost another third is dedicated to open spaces. So you get all of these urban perks with amazing nature views right outside.
So let's kick off our neighborhood tour where all the action happens, downtown Livermore. In the heart of Livermore, it's this cool mix of Victorian homes, modern townhomes, all within walking distance to shops and restaurants. And the place really comes alive during the Livermore Rodeo, our farmers market, and all of the street festivals that Livermore throws year round. And what's really cool about living in downtown Livermore is that you can walk to dinner, catch a show, even stop and do some wine tasting without having to drive anywhere. In my opinion, it's perfect for young professionals, empty nesters, or anyone who just hates being stuck in their car. And get this, the whole area is protected by special zoning called the Downtown Specific Plan. This means that you can't just bulldoze a building with historic character for a random development. So the good news is if you're buying here, your investment stays protected while the downtown keeps its unique historic vibe. And as of early 2025, you can still buy a home in downtown Livermore for under $1 million.
Just north of downtown's core is Northside Downtown, which gives you all of the downtown access with more of a neighborhood feel. It's perfect if you want to be close to the action, but not right in the middle of it. You can still walk to all of those downtown restaurants and then retreat to your quieter street at the end of the night. These neighborhoods have lovely tree-lined streets with a great mix of styles that give it such charm. Now, house prices in this area are gonna move above $1 million because they're bigger and a lot of them have already been renovated. That makes it possible for a range of buyers to find their place while still enjoying that coveted downtown activity. Let's shift our focus and head from downtown and head north, where you will find plenty of neighborhoods with their own unique feel where you can find great deals.
But before we keep going, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Moving up north is Springtown. Fun fact, the first home I ever purchased was in Springtown. What stands out about Springtown is its affordability and convenience. Another thing that draws people into Springtown is it's super practical. The streets work great for families with good sidewalks and plenty of parks nearby. And it's also really good for commuters that need to reach other parts of the Bay Area based on its strategic location right next to the highway. Location, location, location. Am I right?
You know it.
First-time homebuyers love Springtown if they're looking for a value where the average home in Springtown sits for about $950,000. That's basically your entry ticket into Livermore without giving up location or quality of life. Not too shabby. And now we're gonna jump over to what is officially known as the Mara Lisa neighborhood. Many locals still refer to it as Springtown, and it is the area in Springtown that is on the east side of Vasco Road. What draws people into this side is that it tends to have more modern, spacious homes. And the area has aged like fine wine with beautiful tree-lined streets and well-kept homes everywhere you look. And families really dig into the community vibe here. There are excellent parks and tons of green spaces where neighborhood kids actually get out and play and get to know one another. The whole area is your quintessential California living. Laid back. Are we laid back in California? Okay, I guess we are. We're not New York. Okay, hold on. Okay. The whole area is your quintessential California living. Laid back, friendly, and completely family focused. Most properties in Marasala run from $1 million to $1.4 million.
Mara Lisa.
Mara Lisa, what did I say?
Mara
Marsala. Oh, thank you. Marsala.
I'm like, is that a drink or an appetizer?
All right, Mara Lisa. Most properties in Mara Lisa run between $1 million to $1.4 million, which reflects both how desirable the area is and the quality of the homes you get in this neighborhood. This mid-range price point is a solid choice for families who want a well-kept neighborhood and area to spread out.
Rounding out our North Livermore tour, the Jensen neighborhood has moderately priced homes that give buyers a great bang for their buck. This neighborhood has become a solid option for home buyers looking for affordability without ending up in the boonies. And the best thing about Jensen, I live there. But no, really, the best thing about Jensen, in my opinion, is the access to the local amenities we have, such as the rec center, the library, and the bike path. We can easily reach shopping, dining, and after-school options without paying premium prices in fancier neighborhoods. Houses in Jensen typically go for around $1.2 million, making it one of the most accessible ways to get into Livermore home ownership. For buyers willing to look beyond the Instagram famous neighborhoods, Jensen is a great neighborhood with surprising value. So now let's head south, one of my personal favorites. I think you'll love it just as much as I do.
Now we're gonna head into what many people think is the crown jewel of Livermore, and that is South Livermore. This area perfectly captures that wine country identity with luxury estates, large lots, stunning views, and a peaceful atmosphere that feels a million miles away from the city streets. What makes it so special is they're super careful about development here. There's this thing called the South Livermore Valley Specific Plan, which makes sure it keeps the agricultural character while still being able to build some beautiful homes. The result? This amazing mix of luxury living surrounded by working vineyards. Pretty unique, right? This area draws people in who love wine country living with its easy access to our local wineries and beautiful hiking trails. Properties here reflect that premium location, typically starting around 1.6 and shoot up well past the $2 million range, depending on location, acreage, and views, and of course, home features. For those wanting luxury with some serious wine country flavor, South Livermore is truly as good as it gets.
The Vinsanto neighborhood really stands out with its beautiful craftsman-style architecture and generous proportions.
Oh, that was good.
We're talking about homes from 2,500 to 3,800 square feet and lots from 8,000 to 17,000 square feet. What are you laughing at?
I said that was good, and then she said it. That was good. And then he started laughing at me, and then I was trying so hard to keep a straight face.
Okay.
It wasn't you, Julie, it was me. Oh my God.
Okay, that's plenty of room for families who don't want to be bumping elbows all the time. And the location here is ridiculous. You can walk to top-rated schools, award-winning wineries, and downtown Livermore. Plus, you are right by Robertson Park, which is known for its soccer fields and is also the annual rodeo grounds. Talk about convenience. This combo of luxury and location makes Vinsanto one of the hottest neighborhoods in Livermore. While prices vary based on the home size and condition, what we normally see in Vinsanto is anywhere from $1.6 to $2 million. Vinsanto consistently ranks in Livermore's most desirable neighborhoods, and once you visit it, you'll understand why.
And directly across from the Vinsanto neighborhood is my personal favorite, Tapestry. Fun fact, I live in the Tapestry neighborhood. Tapestry neighborhood is one of the smallest neighborhoods in Livermore with just 154 homes. Homes in this neighborhood were all built between 1994 and 1997, and they range from 3 to 6 bedroom homes, ranging in size from 2,600 square feet all the way up to 4,000 square feet. But what makes the area so special is that they're known for their lot sizes. All of the homes sit on generous lots ranging from 1/3 of an acre upwards of 1/2 an acre. The neighborhood also makes up of only 8 floor plans in total, and 5 of those 8 floor plans are single level, only 3 of them being 2 stories, which makes the area very desirable for people who want a single story home. The neighborhood is known for wide streets and its convenient location close to downtown and wineries in South Livermore. Another thing that people love about this neighborhood is, believe it or not, there actually is no HOA fees in this neighborhood. Homes in this neighborhood typically start at about $2 million and go north from there.
Located in the Sunset area of South Livermore, Granada Woods has these awesome ranch-style homes originally built in the 1970s that have aged beautifully. These well-maintained homes homes range from 1,800 to 3,600 square feet and have great lots up to 18,000 square feet. Homes in Granada Woods typically start around 1.5 million. Parents of school-age kids love the proximity to Mendenhall Middle School and Granada High School that Granada Woods offers. Beyond schools, Granada Woods is a great neighborhood for commuters with easy access to all of the local highways. The mature trees and wide streets in this neighborhood create an environment that new build developments cannot replicate.
Now we're going to jump into Sunset East and Sunset West. These established neighborhoods have earned their reputation for their gorgeous tree-lined streets and their family-friendly vibe that literally everyone talks about. Shoot, everyone talks about when they first move here, every new client I meet is like, I need to move to Sunset East, Sunset West.
The weirdest thing is the local park that's named Pleasure Island Park.
Oh, and yeah,
for children. It's our favorite park and the most oddly named. Yeah. That's not right. It's not right.
And both of these areas have matured into some of Livermore's most rock-solid communities. And let me tell you something, families literally flock here for the awesome schools and amazing parks in the area. The streets are designed with safety in mind, making it ideal if you have little ones running around. And the location is perfect. Easy access to downtown and easy access to highways for commuters. Price-wise, Sunset West typically starts at about 1.3 and Sunset East typically starts at about $1.4 million. The difference between the two really comes down to subtle differences, which is home size, lot size, and proximity to schools. Either way, you're getting a bang for your buck in an established community that isn't going anywhere.
Shadowbrook offers upscale homes in a super family-friendly setting with great access to parks and schools. Have you noticed the parks and schools theme yet?
That's Livermore for you.
The neighborhood has built a solid reputation for quality construction and thoughtful design, which attracts the pickiest of buyers. What really jumps out is how well maintained the neighborhood stays and its consistent neighborhood identity. Residents often mention the pride of ownership they see in how their neighbors maintain their properties here. This attention to detail gives the whole neighborhood a distinct feel. Properties in Shadowbrook originally were built starting in the 1970s and currently range in price from $1.6 to $1.8 million. Families hunting for established neighborhoods with modern amenities and a strong sense of community will love what Shadowbrook has to offer.
Now that we've seen some amazing neighborhoods in South Livermore, let's jump over to what East Livermore has to offer. Over in Eastern Livermore, Autumn Valley neighborhood has about 150 plus homes, creating an intimate community with a strong identity. This established neighborhood has become one of Livermore's hidden gems that most outsiders don't even know about. The neighborhood gives you that perfect suburban atmosphere with close amenity to schools and community amenities. Residents love the balance between privacy and community in this neighborhood. And the streets here are designed to minimize how much traffic comes through. Properties in Autumn Valley typically go for 1.3 to about $1.45 million. For those hunting for an established Eastern Livermore community, Autumn Valley delivers. Another East Livermore neighborhood, Altamar Meadows. This community has quietly developed into a solid choice for families seeking stability without breaking the bank. What's special about Altamar Meadows is its location to schools and parks. Schools and parks again. Creating schools and parks. How many times we should count how many times we said schools and parks in this? Okay. This environment really supports family living. The neighborhood design encourages outdoor activity and neighbor interaction. This creates that community connection that many home buyers look for. But let's talk about prices. The median home price in Altamar Meadows sits at about $1.3 million. This price point makes the neighborhood accessible for a variety of buyers. But now let's dive into Livermore's most luxurious neighborhoods. Wait until you see these homes.
Livermore's most luxurious neighborhood sits right on the Pleasanton border. And so while it's technically in Pleasanton, we definitely want to make sure to cover that in this video. Ruby Hill boasts these expansive estates, perfectly landscaped grounds, and top-tier amenities, including the impressive club at Ruby Hill. This exclusive enclave is basically the peak of luxury living in the entire Tri-Valley area. Ruby Hill delivers a sophisticated lifestyle with views that will make your jaw drop.
You missed it. You guys missed it. No one was paying attention.
I mean, I could say it again and we can
No,
go.
I did it already.
Okay. The community's careful design creates a cohesive look while still allowing homeowners to express their style through their choices in architecture and landscape. The result, a neighborhood with serious character and undeniable prestige. With unparalleled luxury, Ruby Hill is one of the priciest neighborhoods in the Tri-Valley area. Entry will cost you at least $2.5 million, and some even north of the $5 million point. For those seeking the pinnacle of luxury in Livermore, Ruby Hill is truly in a league of its own.
Now let's check out some awesome newer developments and communities popping up throughout Livermore. The Sage community is a favorite amongst Livermore locals as well as people moving into the community. These homes were built by Shea Homes between 2016 and 2018. Sage brings modern condo living with a ton of amenities to Livermore. The relatively new community has become a hotspot for people who want modern amenities without the maintenance headaches. Units range from 2 to 4 bedrooms, and the amenities are what really seals the deal. They're pretty amazing. They include a clubhouse, a gym, a playground, a pool, a spa, a barbecue area, and even a bocce ball court. But what really sets Sage apart is how it's building a community. It's not uncommon to see the residents gathering in the community areas to create genuine neighborhood bonds. Now, the median price point in Sage falls between $800,000 to $1.1 million, depending on what size and model you get. And its quick access to 580 make it a great spot for young professionals who need an easy commute.
If you're after something a little more budget friendly, let's check out the last 2 neighborhoods on our list today. They offer great value without compromising on location or lifestyle. Dover Place offers relatively affordable options for those just getting into the home buying market. This neighborhood has carved out a niche for first-time home buyers looking to get in without living in the middle of nowhere. Homes here typically start around $850,000. For buyers willing to look beyond headline-grabbing neighborhoods, Dover Place is a great option for solid value and potential for appreciation. Leland Heights stands out as one of the most affordable areas in Livermore. It creates opportunities for homebuyers with tighter budgets. The neighborhood proves that Livermore ownership is still possible even if you don't have a tech budget. With price points under $900,000, Leland Heights is definitely a place that you want to check out if you're on a tighter budget but don't want to miss your opportunity for home ownership in Livermore.
Livermore truly has something for everyone. Whether you want to walk downtown, you want those wine country vibes, a starter home, or true luxury, we've got it all. When choosing a neighborhood, think beyond the price point. Think schools, commute time, and neighborhood amenities that you're actually going to use. And then be honest about your budget. No one wants to feel stretched too thin.
What makes me confident about recommending Livermore? The city's smart planning and focus on neighborhood preservation. It helps keep home values strong and continues the community connection. Got a favorite neighborhood? I really can't pick just one.
Thinking about buying or selling in Livermore? We'd love to help.
Okay, let's go.